it suggests, hello Android, I'm a string resource, but it doesn't really matter which type in this tutorial. And this app name is the name that was displayed at the top of your emulator right here whenever you open your application on the phone, and that is called in from there. And the hello is the string that the layout's going to get and actually display on the thing, or on the virtual device this time. So we're going to go back to our Java file, and inside the set content view, we're going to change that back to what it was originally, which is r.layout.main. And that is telling it to go back and use our main.xml layout file instead of just having a blank layout and displaying text. It's not going to look all that exciting, but what it's actually doing is kind of interesting. Go and run it, and
Thanks, Eclipse.
what?
I don't think you're allowed to.
Oh, good.
That's going to be my guess.
What did you do?
You tried putting a space in the app.
Well, let's try to see what happens.
Okay, well, let's. Oh, that's at string. I bet that's supposed to be at string.
You need some help? At string/hello.
At string of strings.
Singular.
Singular, yeah.
The file is strings.xml, but the at
You see
string.
it's a space in his.
I just put that there
No,
to
but
see what would happen.
Oh.
It was that.
Okay, well, go back to your main XML,
Oh, sorry.
if you can. Sorry. Okay, then go to your
What
main.
is it? Apostrophe. Oh.
What have you done?
I have an apostrophe in my
That always
strings. Let's try.
Alright, you're gonna unlock your AVD.
There we go.
Back to your apps.
Woohoo!
And it goes ahead and opens up. And you notice it displaying a little bit different text because your file is actually using the layout to put out the displays. And we're not setting the content to our text viewer. We're actually setting the content view to the layout, which we set up here, and the values of the strings that the layout's getting here. Are you caught up with us?
I missed a step.
That's okay. Which step did you miss?
Changing the layout, so mine looks remarkably similar to what it looked like before.
Did you? Okay.
I'm fine.
Did you go in here and set your content view to the layout?
I have this time.
You did this time? Okay. And I was wrong, actually. It does want to open a new emulator every time you run it. For some odd reason. I don't remember that happening before.
It's got this ADB as it connected to it. If you go and kill the ADB server and start it over.
Oh, no, really? Yeah, I've got multiple on there.
What is
Thank you.
yours look like?
So this one.
The only real difference is your blue line, right?
That's what I suggested.
The text. Well, yeah, but you could have changed the text initially.
What do you mean the difference is the blue line?
From before. Like what we had before we changed. This is kind so many orders.
It's like, oh, we
Use the string value that you're fetching with your layout from the string document.
We already need that. Okay,
It's funny. We may have just received
They're basically.
It says apologize.
Yeah, they're basically
Or my sentence for tonight, but I can't.
But the way it's happening underneath is very different.
Okay.
Because that's using an XML file layout display. That's using a text view object.
Okay.
to display.
I don't like the red box that comes up every time you click. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad would do.
All right, so I want everybody to
Hey, what? Dr. Hotspot?
Oh. Okay, so my.
all right. I need everybody to open up, preferably Google Chrome, since it is MUGTUG, and go Internet Explorer, please. You have to leave the room to use that. And go to developer.android.com/resources/tutorials/views/index.html.
Of course.
And if you need any of those words again, I'll be happy to provide it for you. You can also just Google Android SDK. It should be one of the first things that comes up, and go to the resources tab. Click on
Yeah,
tutorial.
I'm in resources. Are we in Hello Views?
We are in
Yes.
Hello Views, and looky right here.
It says android.com/SDK/.
Nope.
Developer.android.com.
Developer.android.com/resources/tutorials/views.
Click resources.
Index.html.
I'm going to see that.
Choose tutorials. Yes.
All right. Now I want everybody to go down here and pick a layout and look at the XML and sorry. Take that back. Go down here to the widgets and other views and pick one. I want you to start playing with it and see what you can find out about it. Got it. We got 8 to choose from. And we just happen to have 8 people in here, so
How about that?
everybody just pick one. Probably some of you are going to pick some of the same ones. I already know which one Dr. White's going to pick.
Well, no, I'll wait until somebody else picks.
Well, I wasn't going to have you necessarily say which one. You picked one that
Oh,
interests
okay.
you. It'll give you a lot of stuff where you can just copy and paste into your.
Ooh, what happens
And I had you download the Google APIs, so I'm pretty sure you should have.
Yeah, Google, we had to Google it.
But the emulator you created,
Alright, but
True.
oh, I
I can't still do it. I can't even control it.
Oh, where you got one set up?
Yeah, I'm going to just go. Form stuff.
that's impression time.
Our
I'm not supposed to say that.
right.
But
Our classroom is supposed to hold probably 15 people at most. We have 26 squished in there. There's no chair. There's not enough chairs. They bring like 6 chairs for your class.
oh, but you can see the movie legally.
Yeah, it's just.
Is it you?
Probably a pretty good copy.
I think it's really good.
I would have just been really.
Oh.
Considering I have had perfect attendance in my class so far, it just was like, I've had perfect attendance in the class so far, so I'm like, that's probably wrong.
Yeah. So you can tell them whether it's all her fault.
Yeah, well, I told her, I'm like, yeah, I didn't like it. I'm not going to do that class anymore. I'm just kidding, though. Not failing on this.
Do you need that class?
I do. It counts as my English. That's from Michael
Wait,
once a
what class
week.
counts as English?
Intro into African American film counts as an English. It meets once a week.
How many hours?
Or 3 hours. You meet from 3 to 5:30, unless the computer doesn't work, and then you leave after 20 minutes. Hooray! It's actually a really good class. I'm really enjoying it.
What was that? The racist stuff.
And what?
Watching movies and leaving early.
You watch movies and then discuss the movies. It's really, yeah. I just like because of that class. I don't have class on Thursdays.
Is that a Tuesday?
Tuesday class.
Oh, so you missed it today?
No, yeah, well, yeah. This was weird. Well, the worst part is when he has to do attendance, it's a sheet that goes around the room. So he could have just lost that.
Or he could just not have filled in.
There's a lot of that problem. So, the problem is he never answers the email. I've sent him like 3 emails, I haven't heard back. So I'm gonna have to go down to his office tomorrow.
Do you fellows will send out next files to everybody on campus?
Yeah.
Email system? And then realize there was a typo in it. So.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to mention this. If you are going through one of these tutorials and it has you paste a bunch of code in, after you do that and you hit Control-Shift-O, it will automatically find everything you need to import and bring it in.
It's a wonderful thing.
It's a lovely little Eclipse present that it just hands you.
And that I didn't know Eclipse had.
We found that out, like MUGTUG last time. Yeah, it was really cool.
Didn't find out much.
We didn't know about that until MUGTUG last semester.
Really?
We didn't know about it. It was
I didn't
really
either until the other day when I was reading through this tutorial and said, hey, hit Control-Shift-O. And I didn't do it then, but I just did it now and it worked. So,
Yeah.
hey,
Very handy for stuff like that.
very interesting
Oh, I
set
have
of
to do
tools.
manifest stuff.
Oh, you picked one of the manifest fun stuff? Oh,
Maybe we should start talking about whether you want to continue with this next week.
Right.
Something we do have to do before March 1.
Okay. So one talk that we want to do, won't be as much a presentation as much as a discussion, would be, as you're probably aware, if you use any kind of Google products, Google has been doing a pretty good job at advertising that they're changing their privacy policies. So as members of the technological community, we feel that it's our obligation to understand these privacy policies and inform people of them, regardless of how you feel about them, just because, like, although the new privacy policy is supposed to be in a way that anyone can understand them, people look to technological people to see whether or not, basically they just copy the ideas of them, usually. So what we were thinking is before March 1st, have a MUGTUG meeting where we basically go through, have everyone read the privacy policies and do a discussion on whether or not the changes they're making are, I guess, ethical or how we feel about them, that kind of stuff. Because they're doing basically the biggest changes. Instead of having a bunch of different privacy policies, they have one big privacy policy for all their products. So the good news is Google has all of your information and can use that to help you in various ways. The bad thing, I guess, is that Google has all your information, so all in one place. So the example of what they could use it for is based on how Android phones that are currently on the interstate, they could use that to determine how long traffic's going to be and tell you when you should leave your meeting in order to get there on time. So that's pretty cool, but at the end, I don't want to use slippery slope argument, but it could be, I know Google's slogan is to not be evil, but it's kind of, I haven't really decided how I feel about this yet. So that's one we do want to have a talk on. Google has released a video that explains it as well. And actually the privacy policy is not that long, so we could even just have people read it while we're there. So we definitely want to do that as one of our talks.
And we're not sure, it may be you'll want to take sides now.